This guitar will crush American builders. America, seriously, what the hell are they building these days? Overpriced guitars or just overpriced crap guitars? A guitar that's made in the USA is guaranteed to be made with American apathy, because nothing motivates a worker to build quality like knowing your boss makes 400 times what you make. And while America has been selling out its manufacturing base overseas in the name of never-ending profit, the builders overseas are kicking their asses. Not only in terms of build quality, but in design as well. Let's see how badly Rough Guitars from Poland kicks the ever-living crap out of the dad rock guitars of America. Ooh, it's a little hot. Now, I first encountered Rough Guitars at NAMM of 2022. They didn't have a booth or a display. All they had was a canary yellow prototype in a case. They pulled me aside and asked me to check it out, and I recall thinking, this is pretty damn cool. Now, Rough Guitars gets their name from the composite they build from, raved. Now, if you hit up their website, it'll give you the line, "It's an innovative composite material scientifically designed to achieve the perfect tone." Perfect tone! Really, guys, when the hell did you start building speakers? Bullshit tone claims aside, there are advantages to building with composites. It's not susceptible to humidity, you're not building from an endangered wood species, and you can build just about any shape you can think of. Now, initially they were very reluctant to send me this guitar to review because small company, big risk. And that's completely understandable. However, once I explained to them that you can indeed use a guitar in a video more than once, they sent me this Schrodinger. And upon the video release, it was so popular, it crashed their website. And it's been absolutely great to watch this company grow. Their booth at NAMM this year was very popular and looked like just about everybody dropped by to check them out. Now, sometime last year, they reached out to me and said, "Hey Glenn, we loved the first video you did. Can we build you another guitar? What are you looking for?" And I give them the same reply I give everybody. Can you make a V? Let's check out what we got. All right, enough of my yakking. Let's see what this thing can do.
This sucks.
Yeah, me.
All right, I did that one for everybody who's always wondered why I never do edge of breakup tones, mainly because I don't have much in my repertoire, that's for sure. Remember, I'm an audio engineer first, guitar player second. My job is to get the great performances down on tape, not make the great performances. And yeah, if you're expecting that from me, I hope you have a good spare 5 to 10 years, because it's just not gonna happen. Anyway, I thought we'd go check out a couple of different tones. We only got the one pickup here, but it does have a coil tap and it really does do the edge of breakup thing. I'll have a cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink. Does anybody get that reference? If you listened to the Dr. Demento show back in the 80s, you definitely will. Okay, I will say the coil tap's pretty neat. It does do the country twang thing pretty well. So yeah, if you're into like dating your cousins or driving pickup trucks, this guitar is definitely for you. And it's something that really never ceases to amaze me, all you guys who tune into a metal channel for the clean tones. Sodomy. Seriously though, let's give this thing a real run for its Texas money, shall we say. I'm gonna make a point right here before I get into any more detail. This guitar stays in tune amazing. I've been pretty brutal with it, and just the overall tuning stability is absolutely incredible. Probably the best I've seen outside of an Evertune bridge. It's really that impressive, guys. Not bad at all. Great job, Rough Guitars. Can't you get anything right? All right, enough of the clean stuff. I know why you guys tuned in, and that's for polka. No, seriously, you guys are here for the metal. So, yeah, let's see if we can do the metal. Wow, yeah, this really does do the metal. Actually, I'm kind of blown away by the sustain of this guitar. It's rather something else. I mean, like, sure, we can do low notes and they'll go on forever. Like, seriously, but we get up here on the high notes. You can hear the gate kick in before the note dies out. That's unreal. And yes, it's very easy to squawk this thing too. I'm beyond impressed with the playability of this guitar. The fretboard is just absolutely butter. Almost got that one. It's freaking close. But yeah, it's definitely getting there. Once again, guys, practice makes perfect. I'll keep practicing. Hopefully one day I'll finally get that the way I want to play it. But in the meantime, yeah, I think I'm going to be practicing a lot on this thing because it's just so nice. Now, the great thing about doing a composite guitar is not only the sustain and the tuning stabilities, you can do insane customization options. Like Exhibit A right here, like, wow. You guys are out of your freaking mind. So what do I think about this guitar after having it for about a week? Let's give this guitar the Spectre Sound 5-star breakdown. For packaging, gotta give it 5 stars. Now they shipped it in an SKB hardshell V case. Just to be clear, this case here, this retails for $249, just for the case. Nice job, guys. This thing is beyond incredible. There's nothing to complain about. This is just freaking amazing. Setup, 5 stars. Again, I've got 0 complaints. This might be one of the best playing guitars in existence. It is absolute perfection. The action is incredible with absolutely no fret buzz at all. Now, usually there's a bit of a trade-off when it comes to the low action. However, I reached out to the rough guys and asked how the hell they got it so low without any buzz, and they said, it's simple. We made a pact with Satan. Now, bullshit aside, this is the cleanest sounding low action guitar I've ever played. Wow. I hope you other builders are taking note because this is how it's done, people. Components, once again, 5 stars. It's got a hip shot bridge. It's got a hip shot locking tuners. And it's got a DiMarzio X2N pickup, which is apparently the highest output pickup they make. And playing it, it would certainly seem so. This thing has insane amounts of output. Like, you could probably skip the overdrive pedal for your tube amp and just use this. However, high output is kind of useless in the studio because it's ridiculously easy to control just how much signal the amp gets in here. I will take issue with DiMarzio's tone chart, however, as this tells us absolutely nothing. Yet it claims reduced treble, but it doesn't tell us what frequency and by how many decibels. This is something that is measurable, and instead of using the same standards that the rest of the world uses, DiMarzio has chosen to give us graphs measured in bullshit. Probably because pickups work on the same principle as a parametric equalizer and only boost at one frequency, and that's usually by 3 or 4 decibels. Marketing probably came up with this graph because it looks more convincing. Now, just to be clear here, this is DiMarzio's marketing, not Rough Guitars. I can't find any faults with any of the components that Rough chose. Fit and finish, 2.5 stars. Guys, I love your design. I love your take no prisoners approach. However, this guitar does have a serious problem. It's not the fretwork, that's perfect. It's not the body contours, those are fantastic. It's not the finish itself, it's flawless. Gibson, please call up these guys and maybe you too can learn how to finish a guitar properly. The problem is this. It's got just a tiny bit of neck dive. Now this guitar comes with strap locks for a very good reason because the guitar will fall off the strap if you don't use them. Now the body contour on the back here puts the strap pin at the wrong angle, and it's extremely easy for the strap to come undone. How do I know this? Because the guitar fell off the strap when I stood up with it for the first time. Yeah, we almost got the world's first headless rough guitar. Fortunately, rough headstocks are made from stronger stuff than Gibson, and there was no damage. Whew. But this got me looking at things. The real culprit here is the body itself. The neck here is wonderful, but it's too heavy compared to the body. I love what they got going on here. There's easy access to the upper frets, but you don't need that access on the lower strings. If you look at any of my other Vs, the strap pin is way further up the neck. Most are somewhere around the 19th to 21st fret. Here, it's at the 24th. Now the placement of that strap pin on a V is critical, as it's the fulcrum for how the guitar will balance when standing. I feel you'll have to fight with this guitar when playing it on stage. And the included strap locks are an absolute must install, but the pin here is so far back that it will dig into your body if you sit with the strap on. Now I've got two more issues here. One is the placement of this strap pin because it digs into my leg if I want to sit with it. And the other issue is the placement of the output jack. Because if you don't have a right angled cable, you can't sit with it. Not if you want to plug in the guitar anyway. A recessed jack on the top wing on the back would be a much better design idea. Now this has to move, guys, especially with the price you're charging for this model, like freaking today. Overall, I'm gonna give this guitar 3.75 stars. This guitar could be complete perfection with a few minor tweaks and one major one. The first thing I'd suggest is adjusting the body shape to a slight offset so the top wing extends to meet the neck somewhere around the 18th or 19th fret. And then I'd get rid of the top contour around the neck joint so the strap pin can sit perpendicular to the player. Given the level of attention to detail that they put into this guitar, I'm kind of surprised that they missed this. Because right now, we've got a guitar you can't sit with or stand with. Not without taking precautions anyway. So if you're interested in getting this guitar, make sure you get a right angle cable or you're gonna be shit out of luck. Now, I really do love this guitar. It plays flawlessly. And the blue screen finish here is just way too much fun. The artwork on the back here is completely insane. And everything about this guitar is just fun. And to me, that's the whole point of playing guitar, is to have fun. Now, it's got a few flaws, but I'm not gonna be too harsh with them because this is their first V. It's not like they've been building them for 66 years and still haven't figured out how to keep the finish from cracking. Be sure to go check them out at Rough Guitars. I'll have a link in the description below. They do custom orders. They've got different models you can choose from, including this absolute incredible V. And don't forget, I've got the Frick IRs up for grabs as well. They're absolutely free. Links in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, stay punchy yet warm, my friends.